everyone, this is Steve Rozenberg with Mynd Property Management, and today I am joined with Brian Waters, who is the portfolio manager in the Tampa division of Mynd. Brian, thanks for joining me today.
Definitely. Thanks for having me, Steve.
So, Brian, you're in the Tampa area. That's a hot area, a lot of real estate going on, a lot of investors. What would you say are the top reasons that you're seeing investors be successful in your area? Could you maybe just give us a few things that you're seeing, some common traits, commonalities between investors?
Sure. Right now Tampa's getting a lot of national recognition. A lot of people are flocking here from our beautiful weather to just having a great downtown and just a lot of things going on, the beaches. So, it's definitely getting national attention and it's a great place to invest. So obviously a lot of people, especially an investor, you hear this all the time, right? You make money when you buy. So when you buy, obviously you got to do your due diligence, make sure it is a sound investment. It's in a great location, right? The location's only going to get better. Being close to Tampa, being close to the beaches, you have a lot of amenities where you can take advantage of location alone. So those two things right off the bat are always good. And then obviously making sure rent is going to be above your expenses, right? Making sure that it is in a desirable area with those values that you're going to have that are just going to attract people, and then bam, increase rent, increase that demand, and make sure that it's a sound, good investment for you.
So the one thing I didn't hear you say was emotions, feelings, or what you think it should be is basically, so what I heard was data, right? The data, meaning what is the price that you're buying it at based on comps, right? What do the numbers tell you from the rent, right? You want to make sure that if the strategy is to have a positive cash flow in this type of acquisition, then you want to make sure the numbers make sense. And then location, which is data as well. So it's funny because I've always learned that successful investors, the last thing they do is they let emotions dictate and they go off of straight data, straight numbers with a plan and with a strategy that matches their goals. And what you said, it sounds very similar to that. Have you seen real estate going up at a certain percentage? Is it kind of is it just going vertical right now, or what is it doing in Tampa currently?
Well, first thing I love to reiterate, emotions out the door, right? No emotions here where it's just really just sound investment. So I love that. I always wanted to pinpoint that again. But yeah, things here are just, they're increasing steadily. Sometimes I'm always like, let's try to get this higher rent. Obviously I want to get the most rent out of it for you. Have an investment where it's just move-in ready. Everything looks good. Everything's painted. Everything's fresh. Everything is just move-in ready. So therefore it entices those people. You're just going to get it rented faster and quicker, and it's going to take advantage of that increase when there is just a lot of demand for rent here. So doing that easy thing to making a home beautiful and clean and neat and enticing is great. But the rent is increasing. I wish I did have the percentage, but it's definitely, I think, beating averages around here. And rent is just, it's right now my average is about 2 to 4 weeks to getting a tenant locked in place from when we put it on the market to when we actually get the lease signed and the first month's rent paid.
Would you say that there's more out-of-state investors in Tampa or in-state investors? Just if you could guess, what would you say?
Well, I say in the past, it's been 50-50, but now I just feel like I keep on getting a lot of out-of-state investors saying, hey, I hear great things about Tampa. Hey, I hear this, Tampa. And so a lot more out-of-state have been contacting us. So it's always good to see and hear. A lot of people here still trying to take advantage of it, wanting to live in their house and then upgrade and not even sell, right? Keep that house and make sure and turn it into an investment. So a lot of people are doing that too, but a lot of out-of-state people are just getting that Tampa buzz.
Yeah, no, that's great. And when you have technology, at Mynd, we're in 16 regions. So to me, it makes sense to be able to leverage that and say, okay, what region maybe fits my strategy? And it may not just be one region. You may say, okay, I want one negative geared property in San Francisco, and then maybe I want some positive geared properties in Tampa, maybe something in Houston. So you can spread out your diversity, matching your strategy towards a goal. And that's the nice thing with, back in the old days, you couldn't do that. You'd have to drive down or trust someone, and it would be very time consuming and expensive. And now with technology, with the ability, with Mynd and all these locations, you can actually make smart decisions as a educated investor, as opposed to, just doing it in the blind. So, yeah, Brian, so if somebody wants to maybe talk with you about the Tampa market and get to know a little bit more, how would they get a hold of you?
Yeah, definitely. Emails are always great. Brian at mind.co, MYND.co. I always like giving out my cell phone number. I know people are scared of that, but hey, give me a call if you ever want to. Cell phone number is 813-563-8499. Again, our website too will direct it to us, and give me a call. Let me know what I can do to help.
That's great. And for those of you that would like to join our Facebook group, it is the Mastermind, MYND, Mastermind Real Estate Investment Club. There you will find a lot of investors, all from brand new to super experienced. You can like, comment, engage, get involved in the conversations. Some may pertain to you, some may not, some may be of interest to you. We also do have a podcast show, comes out every Friday. And there you'll find everything from brand new investors to top level industry experts. And not only do we talk about their wins and their successes, but also I want to know more about their failures and how they've overcome them to work on a daily basis to get better, because people like myself, people like Brian, that's what we want to know. And I'm sure that's what you want to know as well, as what are they doing to be successful? And is there anything I can take away from it? So make sure you like, subscribe to our podcast show, and you'll be able to get it on iTunes every Friday. A new one will come out. So on behalf of Brian and myself, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to keep the conversation going, join our Facebook group.